Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. Hope everyone's doing well. So let's check out what we got going on today. But first I want to give you a couple updates on the trucks and all that kind of stuff that we thrive on seeing. So here we go. I put probably, I don't know, 3,000 miles on this thing so far. I've been running the wheels off this thing the last few days, and I gotta say it's come out really good. Haven't really done anything to it, but I will say the hardest part about this job is I got a bad vibration going on underneath. I'm not sure if it's because my pinion angle or the center bearing in the transmission. The center bearings are actually a common thing, and I think it's a little bit of both. So I gotta throw up some pictures of this because it looks hilarious. But so here's my cross member where the carrier bearing goes on, and I've been raising and lowering this to try to get the right pinion angle and to try to quiet this noise down. And before I made this bracket out of a piece of channel, I had two bolts on there with like 500 nuts on each side, and it just looked ridiculous. So I'll throw a picture of that on. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty funny. I just about got it figured out. Alright, so on the more exciting part of it, I picked up this Eager Beaver 10-ton trailer. I've been wanting one of these things for a long time. This trailer here is great. And I mean, it's a heavy little trailer, but it takes the mobile home tires. And just with the wheel wells, it's only 16 foot overall deck. That's with the ramps. It's 13 foot flat. You're very limited to what you can put on it and haul. So, you know, I'm trying to expand here, and I need to be able to haul more stuff. And, you know, when I got to get the skid steer on this thing with one bucket or something, it's fine. But like the skid steer and another bucket and the brush hog, it just, you know, and then like the tamper or something, it's just hard. So, you know, I want to be able to move my skid steer and an excavator, or the skid steer and a roller around. And that's where this comes in. So don't laugh too hard yet, because this thing's actually in pretty good shape. Just, I mean, the decks are always junk on these things, but I mean, even the wheels are in pretty good shape. Got a really good deal on it. Even the ramps, you know, every time I see one of these, the ramps are just beat right to death on it. So I mean, these things are just about mint. You know, it's not all rotted out or anything like that. So it just needs a new deck, and it needs 2 tires that I can see right now, but the rest of them look pretty decent. Obviously it needs some brakes, but we'll get to that in another video. Yeah, this trailer here, this is a really nice trailer, but you know what? I want to kind of do like a little bit of landscaping and stuff. So this one will be cool, because when I finally get into that, you know, I can haul like the mower. I got the big diesel mower, you know, and the weed eaters, push mower, whatever I can put on this, you know, and then this trailer here I can use. And another thing I like about this, not to go on like a whole 3-hour video, but this thing here, I can't drop the trailer with my skid steer on it because of this little Mickey Mouse jack. It'll hold it, but as soon as I back into it, it'll just bend that jack right out. So I gotta unhook the skid steer just to break away. This one here has a big jack on it, so I'll be able to break away just fine leaving the equipment on it. Okay, so the actual project at hand today. So I picked up this little Coleman's 196cc Coleman mini bike here a few weeks ago, and I've been riding the piss out of it. It's a lot of fun, and it don't go very fast. It only goes like 25 miles an hour. So I've been doing some research, and people are getting the centrifugal force, the torque converter, CVT, whatever you want to call it, clutch kits to put on this to eliminate the direct drive thing, you know, like a snowmobile. So then kind of the faster you go, the higher gear it'll go in, and it'll go faster and all that. Thing's in pretty nice shape. It's pretty fun. I ride it a lot in my downtime. So let's check out what came in the mail today. Of course I had to get one, and we're gonna take this thing for a ride and see what it's like before the swap. So yeah, it's plenty fast enough for around the yard and stuff, but you know, when you're on like dirt roads and all that, it'd be nice to have some more speed. So some people say you have to raise the motor up, some people say you just cut that off. I really don't want to start cutting too much stuff up, but it does look like this is going to be in the way of that big, this thing here looks like it's going to be in the way of the driven pulley. So I guess we won't know till we get her apart. Alright, well here she is all put together.
That was easy.
This is the Series 30 kit that I got on Amazon, just in case anyone's wondering. And there's a couple things. So, in case anyone's wondering about this kit, I had a bunch of questions myself that I actually didn't really get answered until I was actually able to do this myself. I watched a bunch of videos, and honestly, a lot of the videos I watched really weren't even accurate. I had some people on the videos I seen saying that you don't have to raise the motor, that you just clock this more, and all you have to do is cut this rod off right here. There's other people saying you do have to raise the motor. So this rod really, well, it was the problem. Okay, the motor has to go. Now mind you, this isn't a Predator engine. This is a stock 196cc engine that came on this bike. Predator, I don't know, it might be different. But this particular application, I had to raise the motor up and forward, raise it up about 1.25 inches and forward about 1.25 inches. What I did is I made these pieces of pipe right here, and you see like the original bolt is right there, and now the motor bolt is right there. So it went up and forward. And the biggest problem actually with leaving the motor on the ground was this bottom pulley, or the backing plate rather, was actually hitting the motor mount, where the motor mounts to the plate right here. And you couldn't raise this up anymore, because what happens then is this jack shaft right here actually hits the cylinder, you know, on the side, the cylinder block. So on this particular application, you have to raise the motor up on the Series 30 kit that I got. Maybe they make different kits that are shaped different. I don't know, but this particular one, yes, you do have to raise the motor up, and you don't have to cut this off. So I didn't want to go hacking this up anyway, because this is more than a chain guard. This is like a cross member that connects the two frame rails together, and I mean, I want to leave it strong. So I'm not going to put this on yet, so everybody can kind of see how the clutch works. Pretty obvious, but so we're going to take this thing for a ride. And before I get yelled at for not wearing a helmet, I do wear a helmet. However, I'm not going to on this thing because I need to put the GoPro on my head, so the GoPro will be my helmet. So let's take this thing for a ride.